nothing about rejoining the EU, but just closer relationships. And indeed, we're already seeing the fruits of that if this agreement goes through, that the EU has said it will allow the UK to join the Horizon programme. That's the programme about research and development, which in the past the UK has done very well out of because British science is such high quality.
There's going to be a vote in the UK Parliament on this at some point, but you imagine it will get through without any trouble. It sounds like Labour will support it as well.
That's right. And Keir Starmer has been upfront and said the Labour Party will back this deal. It's important to have issues around the Northern Ireland Protocol sorted out. Now, from Rishi Sunak's point of view, he will be reluctant to rely on Labour votes just to get the deal through because it makes him look weak. But certainly the early signs are that most of the Conservative Party seem to be enthusiastic about this agreement, or if not enthusiastic, at least keen enough to be able to support it, to be able to move on. Because, of course, it's in their interest, too, to be able to say that Brexit truly is done. While there are ongoing issues about the Northern Ireland Protocol, it is an open wound which shows that Brexit is far from done. So I think they also would like this chapter closed.
I know we're dealing in hypotheticals here, but assuming that the DUP examine the document thoroughly, are happy that it doesn't, for example, breach the Good Friday Agreement in any way, and they decide to support it, how quickly might we see the Northern Ireland Assembly back?
Well, this is still pretty unclear. I think for the DUP it's a big step to get back into the Northern Ireland Assembly. Remember last May they were not the large, in other words, they didn't have the largest number of seats in the Stormont Assembly, so they would no longer have the post of First Minister. Sinn Féin would have that. Now, as we know, there's got to be further elections now. These have been delayed. But nevertheless, for the DUP, this is pretty high-stakes stuff, not least because they know that there are other unionist parties in Northern Ireland which we don't know, but have been even more hardline and said we will not accept anything apart from the abolition of the Northern Ireland Protocol, and this agreement does nothing of the sort.
Good to speak to you this morning, Catherine. Good luck wading through the whole thing.
Thank you.
That's Catherine Barnard, Professor of European Law at University of Cambridge and